is yours. And you get to have it every single day.
Hello, everybody. Any of you guys who are entrepreneurs, might know this kind of upper limit problem thing, right? So you're pushing your edge on a daily basis, really. And that's what these figure skaters are doing. They're Olympians. So of course they're going to push their edge. And they were trying to do quad turns, right? So that's like 4 times around in the air. I mean, I'm lucky if I can lift one leg up while figure skating, and I'm athletic. That's not easy to do on a thin blade, right? So they're pushing their edge and they're falling. But that's kind of the point, right? So any of you guys who are entrepreneurs, that's what we all get to do. This is part of life too. If you want to grow, if you want to have any kind of change, if you want to have any kind of growth and development in your life, you want to get outside your comfort zone and you want to try the scary things. And what that means is you're probably gonna fall. You might fall flat on your face and wipe out. But you know what? Every single one of those Olympians got up, continued their routine, kept skating, and ended with grace and beauty. And you didn't see them crying and falling apart, right? No, they stood there with grace. I think that is just a beautiful parallel to entrepreneurship, but also a beautiful parallel to our lives, right, you guys? If we want our lives to have anything meaningful, and by meaningful in our lives, I mean, if you want to do something to positively impact other people, and that's what I'm about with my life personally. I'm all about impact. I want to be able to say, hey, I am glad that I left this earth being able to change one person's life, to being able to give someone this different perspective of joy and positivity, but also to know that I was myself and I was real and I was true and I was authentic and I did something good here, right? I think that we all want to leave some kind of legacy, And if you want to have something that you kind of stand for and that you are about, it's really about getting outside the comfort zone and doing those scary things and spinning around 3 times or 4 times and trying to land on a little blade. Or if you're an entrepreneur, putting yourself out there and saying, oh my gosh, I started a business for myself. Here we go. I have no clue what I'm doing, but I'm going to go for it. Or this goes to every part of your life. You're in a relationship that you're oh my gosh, I actually truly love this person. I'm going to put myself out there and actually be real and raw and authentic, and I'm going to show up as me, and I hope this person likes me, right? That's sometimes what it feels like and I'm not just talking romantic. I'm you're well, I'm going to be me and hope that's good. But seriously, so all of those things, right? It's all the same. It's really, truly all the same. And it's about pushing ourselves outside of our comfort zones and knowing that we might fall on our face, but we're going to get right back up and we're going to keep going, because resiliency, authenticity, and truth in who you are is about just you continue to show up. You continue to show up. Yes, vulnerability creates intimacy for sure. I think vulnerability in everything creates connection. It creates human connection. And that's what we all want as human beings in this physical experience. We want connection with other people. And the more we can connect with other people, the more we are able to be ourselves, do the work that we're supposed to do in this world, and have the impact that we're meant to make, but also connect with other people and have real meaningful relationships, conversations, all of that stuff. So back to the kind of figure skating analogy with entrepreneurship and with money, is that it's all about, I'm terrified, but I'm going to invest in this thing, or I'm terrified and I'm going to go put myself into this circle. I'm terrified, but I'm going to go apply to speak at this event or conference. I don't know what I'm going to do here, but you know what? I think I'm going to launch this program, or I don't know what I'm doing, but I really feel called to write. So I'm going to write this book, and I might fail, and it might be a total flop. It might be a total flop and no one reads it. Then you say, okay, great. What did I learn here? What was this lesson? How do I get to grow and evolve? And how do I get to do it differently next time? Or maybe it's because, like we were saying in that, maybe I wasn't going deep enough, or I wasn't being intimate enough. I wasn't being vulnerable enough with myself. So I think that all of these things and these opportunities, when it comes to any challenges in our lives, when it comes to being an entrepreneur and running a business, when it comes to investing money in something or putting money towards something that you're like, I don't know what the result of this is going to be, it's knowing that there's going to be a beautiful lesson in it and you're going to get to enjoy the journey. That's a huge thing that I'm about. But you're also going to just fall deeper into your truth of who you are if you're being real with the direction and the path that you're going. But if you don't try and you don't go for it and you don't make it possible to fail and fall on your face, then how are you going to even know that you are actually trying something? Like, how are you going to know if it doesn't work? So I think that the way you expand energetically and you reach more, you impact more, and you can change more your life and other people's lives is by doing these uncomfortable things, doing the scary things, doing the things that you're terrified of doing, not because you want to be comfortable with the uncomfortable, not because you're like, yeah, I'm going to push past the fear, because you want to go bigger. Like, we are all playing way too small. I think that was a big thing that has clicked for me so much lately. And I've been doing tons of mindset work, you guys, for years, and I've been diving into all sorts of stuff. When I first got into meditation and yoga several years ago, and I did my yoga training, and I just started diving into this whole personal development stuff and learning. And the more I dive deep into it, the more I want to learn. So it's not about pushing and pulling and like push, yes, I did it, push, yes, I did it. I really fully believe it's about expanding so that you can hold more space energetically for other people. If like any of you guys are coaches, you want to expand so that you can hold this container for more people and for more impact. But also you want to expand your energy, your energetic capacity, your ability to reach more people, your ability to touch more people, your ability to be someone who like walks into a room and then people are like, yes, I want more of that. I don't know what that is or who that is, but I can feel it, because people feel you before they see you. Like, everyone's like, oh, first impressions mean everything. I think your vibe and your energy means everything, because your vibe and your energy and what that expands to and how that shows up with, if you're talking like chakras, your heart chakra expands 10 feet out in front of you energetically. And then there's all sorts of bajillion other ones, but like, so that's out here. So if you're walking through a door, people might not even look up and they might not even see you. They will feel that energy. And if it's positive and upbeat and joyful and happy and like, oh my gosh, I'm so excited about life, and you're open to these possibilities, people will feel that before you even open up your mouth. The way we expand is by putting ourselves in these, yes, uncomfortable situations, but these situations that are growth opportunities. And the more you can expand on your physical sense, like in this physical realm, but also energetically, the more you're able to be open to receiving. Like, the energy of receiving is open and expansive, right? The energy of like, oh my God, I'm scared and terrified is very contracting. So the more open you are, the more you're going to receive. And this goes into every area of your life. Not only will this flow into like good quality relationships where you have real connections with people, it flows into money and receiving a lot of money if that's what you desire, which, by the way, is totally safe and okay to do. And it allows you to receive, if you have a business, clients, opportunities, situations where you're like, oh my gosh, I just happen to be here at the right time. You're open to possibilities. But the way that you get to that open energy and get to that expansion is by going bigger than you are right now. I think if you talk to any successful person, you know how much gets to be learned from those moments of like hardship, failure, whatever you want to call it, it's not failure. It's just an opportunity to grow. I think, just in summary, get outside your comfort zone, but in a way where you're like, I want to grow, I want to expand, I want to be more, I want to reach more people, I want to impact more people, I want to be more of myself. And knowing that you are going to fall down, and you might, I mean, hopefully it's not in front of, you know, the whole world skating for the Olympics, but, you know, if it is, oh well, you know, you may be up on stage speaking at a conference, you may be up presenting something at work, you may be writing, like I said, writing a book, and then you're like pushing it and launching it and people hate it. Like, you just never know what can happen. I would say don't even think those are possibilities. Have that positive mindset, but know that if something happens and something flops, it's not the end of the world, and you're just going to get right back up and you're going to do something different and do something better. So just keep going, keep shifting, and keep choosing to expand. And I highly encourage you to do that through the lens of joy, and enjoy it, enjoy the process, enjoy the journey. And it'll be a lot more fun, and you'll be able to open and expand yourself on all levels, physical, energetically, spiritually, and whatever. And you can really just be more of yourself, which is really what we all want, right? So thank you guys. If you guys have any questions about any of this stuff, or you want to chat with me more, comment below or shoot me a message. I would be more than happy to talk. Please go do something that brings you joy, and that is how you live, fueled by joy. I will see you guys later.